From the depths of the ocean to the vast reaches of space, and even some quirky corners of everyday life, these incredible truths are guaranteed to make you question everything you thought you knew. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed, because truth really is stranger than fiction. The idea that cows can walk upstairs but cannot walk back down is a widely circulated myth, but it does have some basis in truth. Cows are physically capable of going downstairs, but their anatomy and instincts make it very difficult and potentially dangerous for them. Cows have large, heavy bodies and relatively short, stiff legs. Their knees and hocks are not as flexible as those of animals adapted for climbing or descending, making steep downward movement awkward and uncomfortable. Additionally, cows have poor depth perception, meaning they struggle to judge distances when looking downward. This makes navigating stairs especially intimidating for them, as they may not be able to see where each step begins and ends. As a result, cows will often resist going downstairs, even if they were coaxed up them in the first place. While cows can technically go downstairs with enough encouragement, or if the steps are shallow and wide enough, it's generally not recommended. Forcing a cow down steep stairs could cause injury, as they might panic, slip, or lose balance. Farmers and veterinarians typically avoid putting cows in situations where they have to descend stairs for this reason. Instead, cows are kept in environments designed for their natural movement, such as gentle slopes or ramps rather than stairs. So while it's not entirely true that cows cannot walk downstairs, it's certainly a challenge for them, and they will avoid it whenever possible.
Flamingos are not naturally pink. They are actually born with greyish-white feathers. Their famous pink or reddish colour develops over time due to their diet, which consists mainly of algae, brine shrimp, and other small crustaceans rich in carotenoid pigments. These pigments, particularly beta-carotene, are the same compounds found in carrots and other colourful fruits and vegetables. When flamingos digest these pigments, their bodies metabolize them and deposit the colour into their feathers, skin, and even their beaks. The more carotenoid-rich food a flamingo eats, the more vibrant its pink coloration becomes. This is why flamingos in different regions can vary in shade, from pale pink to deep red or orange, depending on their specific diet. Flamingos kept in captivity, such as those in zoos, often receive a special diet that includes carotenoid supplements to maintain their distinctive pink appearance. Without these pigments, they would eventually fade back to a duller whitish-grey color. Interestingly, the brightness of a flamingo's feathers can also indicate its overall health and vitality. In the wild, flamingos with deeper pink hues are often more attractive to potential mates, as their coloration signals a strong ability to find and consume high-quality food. This means that their signature pink is not just for show, it plays an important role in their social and reproductive success. So while we commonly associate flamingos with their striking pink color, their natural state is actually much more muted until their diet transforms them into the vibrant birds we recognize today.
Some species of male penguins, particularly Adelie and Gen 2 penguins, have a unique and adorable way of courting their mates. They offer a carefully selected pebble as a proposal gift. In the harsh, icy environments where these penguins live, pebbles are highly valuable because they are essential for building nests. Since these birds often nest on rocky or coastal terrain, finding the perfect pebble is no easy task, and males must search diligently to impress a potential mate. When a male penguin finds a smooth, well-shaped pebble, he presents it to the female as a sign of his affection. If she accepts the gift, she places it in her nest, signaling that she is interested in forming a bond with him. This exchange marks the beginning of their courtship, and the pair may continue to collect more pebbles together, strengthening their bond as they prepare for nesting. The nest itself is crucial for protecting the eggs from cold, wind, and predators, making the pebble exchange more than just a romantic gesture. It's also a sign of a male's ability to provide a safe and stable environment for future offspring. In some cases, if pebbles are scarce, a less scrupulous penguin may even attempt to steal from another nest, showing just how valuable these tiny stones can be. This charming behavior highlights the importance of mate selection and cooperation in penguin colonies. It also reinforces strong pair bonds, as many penguin species are known to be monogamous for a breeding season or even for life. So while it may seem like a small and simple gesture, the act of gifting a pebble is actually a crucial part of penguin courtship and survival.
Some species of male penguins, particularly Adelie and Gen 2 penguins, have a unique and adorable way of courting their mates. They offer a carefully selected pebble as a proposal gift. In the wild, flamingos with deeper pink hues are often more attractive to potential mates. Some species of male penguins, particularly Adelie and Gen 2 penguins, have a unique and adorable way of courting their mates. snails have an incredible ability to sleep for extended periods, sometimes up to 3 years. This unusual behavior is primarily due to their ability to enter a state called estivation or hibernation, depending on the climate they live in. In particularly dry or harsh conditions, such as extreme heat or drought, snails enter estivation to conserve moisture and survive when food and water are scarce. They retreat into their shells, seal themselves inside with a layer of mucus, called an epiphragm, and drastically slow their metabolism. This helps them avoid dehydration and stay protected until the environment becomes more favorable. On the other hand, snails that live in colder regions may enter hibernation during winter, similarly sealing themselves off to survive freezing temperatures. While the idea of a snail sleeping for 3 years may sound unbelievable, this is not continuous sleep in the way humans experience it. Instead, it is an extended period of dormancy where the snail's body functions at an extremely low level, almost like being in a deep sleep. Once conditions improve, such as when it rains or temperatures rise, the snail wakes up, rehydrates, and resumes its normal activity. This survival strategy has helped snails thrive in various environments around the world, from deserts to forests. It also explains why they can suddenly appear in large numbers after rain. They were likely dormant, waiting for the right conditions to become active again. So while most snails don't need to sleep for years under normal circumstances, they have an impressive ability to do so when nature demands it.
Koalas have fingerprints that are so strikingly similar to those of humans that even forensic experts could have difficulty distinguishing between them. This fascinating trait is unique among marsupials and is shared only with primates, making koalas an evolutionary anomaly in the animal kingdom. Like humans, koalas have ridged fingerprints with distinct loops, whorls and arches. These patterns are so detailed that if a koala were to touch a surface, the resulting fingerprint could easily be mistaken for a human's under forensic analysis. This remarkable similarity is due to the function of fingerprints. They help provide grip and fine motor control, which is crucial for koalas as they climb trees and grasp eucalyptus leaves. Scientists believe that koalas develop fingerprints independently through convergent evolution, where unrelated species evolve similar traits due to similar environmental pressures. For koalas, having detailed fingerprints likely improves their ability to grasp branches and pick leaves with precision, preventing them from slipping and allowing them to efficiently strip eucalyptus leaves from trees. While there are no known cases of a koala interfering with an actual criminal investigation, in theory, their fingerprints could be found at a crime scene and lead to confusion if investigators weren't aware of this unusual similarity. Given that koalas spend most of their time in trees and away from human spaces, the chances of a mix-up are low, but it remains an amusing and intriguing scientific fact.
Tigers are famous for their striking striped fur. But what many people don't realize is that their skin is also striped. If a tiger were to be completely shaved, you would see the same pattern of stripes on its skin as on its fur. This is because the pigmentation that creates the stripes extends beneath the fur and is embedded in the skin itself. Each tiger's stripes are unique, much like human fingerprints, meaning no two tigers have the exact same pattern. These stripes serve an important purpose in the wild, acting as natural camouflage. The bold black stripes break up the tiger's outline, helping it blend into tall grass, dense forests, and dappled sunlight, making it an effective ambush predator. The fact that the skin is also striped suggests that the pattern is not just a superficial feature of the fur, but is tied to the way pigment-producing cells, or melanocytes, distribute color during the tiger's development. Even if a tiger's fur falls out due to injury or shedding, the stripe pattern remains visible on its skin. This phenomenon is not unique to tigers. Other striped animals, such as zebras, also have skin that reflects their fur patterns. However, tigers are particularly notable because of the contrast and distinctiveness of their markings. This unique characteristic further highlights the fascinating biology of one of nature's most powerful and beautiful predators.
Frogs have a bizarre and fascinating way of dealing with toxins or indigestible material. They can literally throw up their entire stomachs, a process known as gastric eversion. Unlike humans, who simply vomit by expelling the contents of their stomachs, frogs take it a step further by completely ejecting their stomachs out of their mouths, turning them inside out in the process. Once the stomach is outside the body, the frog uses its front legs to wipe away any undigested food, toxins, or harmful substances. After the cleaning process is complete, the frog pulls its stomach back in and resumes normal function as if nothing happened. This ability is crucial for survival, especially if a frog eats something poisonous or difficult to digest. Scientists believe this adaptation evolved as a defense mechanism, allowing frogs to quickly purge their digestive system if they ingest something dangerous. Since frogs can't gag or vomit the way mammals do, this extreme method ensures that harmful substances don't remain in their system for long. It's a rapid and efficient way to reset their digestive process and avoid serious illness or death. Not all frog species are known to do this, but those that do have demonstrated a remarkable ability to survive in various environments where they might accidentally consume toxic prey. This unique trait adds to the long list of strange and fascinating adaptations found in amphibians.
The idea that sharks are immune to almost every disease, including cancer, is a widespread myth, but it is based on some fascinating scientific observations. While sharks are not completely immune to diseases, they do have an incredibly strong immune system that helps them resist infections, heal quickly, and even show a lower incidence of cancer compared to many other animals. One reason for their resilience is their highly efficient immune system, which is different from that of mammals. Sharks have cartilaginous skeletons rather than bones, and their cartilage contains compounds that have been studied for potential anti-cancer properties. Additionally, sharks produce unique antibodies that are exceptionally small and stable, allowing them to fight off infections more effectively than many other species. Their bodies also heal from wounds much faster than most animals, which helps them survive injuries that would be fatal to other marine creatures. The belief that sharks never get cancer has been debunked, as cases of cancerous tumours have been documented in sharks. However, cancer appears to be far less common in them than in other animals, leading researchers to investigate why. Some studies suggest that sharks' unique immune responses and certain compounds in their cartilage may play a role in inhibiting tumour growth, though research is ongoing. Because of this misconception, shark cartilage supplements were once marketed as a cancer treatment for humans, but there is no scientific evidence proving they have any effect on human cancer. Despite this, studying sharks' immune systems has provided valuable insights into disease resistance and potential medical advancements. While they are not entirely immune to all diseases, sharks are undoubtedly one of nature's most resilient and biologically fascinating creatures.
Octopuses are among the most intelligent and fascinating creatures in the animal kingdom, and part of what makes them so extraordinary is their unique nervous system. Unlike most animals, which have a centralized brain, an octopus has 9 brains, 1 large central brain in its head and 8 mini brains, 1 in each of its arms. The central brain is responsible for decision-making, problem-solving, and overall coordination, but the smaller brains in each arm allow for independent movement and control. This means that an octopus's arms can operate semi-autonomously, reacting to stimuli, and even performing complex tasks without direct input from the main brain. For example, an arm can continue searching for food, feeling its way around, or even trying to escape a predator, even if it is temporarily disconnected from the body. Each arm contains a dense network of neurons. About 2/3 of an octopus's total 500 million neurons are located in its arms. This decentralized nervous system allows an octopus to multitask in ways that seem almost alien. Studies have shown that an octopus's arms can learn and remember things independently, meaning they can process information and react to their environment, even when separated from the main body. This unique nervous system plays a crucial role in an octopus's survival, helping it escape predators, manipulate objects, and solve complex problems. It's one of the reasons why octopuses are known for their remarkable intelligence, problem-solving abilities, and even tool use. Their distributed brain power gives them an almost eerie level of autonomy, making them some of the most advanced invertebrates on the planet.
Crocodiles are unable to stick their tongues out, a unique trait among reptiles. Unlike many animals whose tongues are highly mobile, a crocodile's tongue is firmly attached to the bottom of its mouth by a membrane, preventing it from extending outward. This anatomical adaptation plays a crucial role in the crocodile's survival and hunting strategy. One of the main reasons for this restriction is that crocodiles spend much of their time submerged in water, waiting to ambush prey. If they had a loose, mobile tongue, it could interfere with breathing or accidentally obstruct their airway when they snap their powerful jaws shut. By keeping the tongue securely in place, crocodiles can keep their mouths open underwater without the risk of water rushing into their throat. This is quite different from their close relatives, alligators, which have tongues that, while not as flexible as a human's, can still move more freely. Some species of reptiles, like snakes, use their tongues for sensory purposes, flicking them out to detect chemical signals in the air. Crocodiles, however, rely more on their powerful bite and highly developed sensory organs along their jaws to detect movement in the water. While they can't stick their tongues out, crocodiles can still use them in other ways. Some species, like the saltwater crocodile, have special glands on their tongues that help excrete excess salt from their bodies, allowing them to thrive in marine environments. So while they may lack tongue mobility, their powerful jaws and other adaptations make them some of the most efficient and fearsome predators in nature.
Thank you for watching. We hope these mind-blowing facts left you amazed and inspired. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell because there's plenty more where that came from. Stay curious and we'll see you in the next one.